Hey YouTube, what's happening? Chris here. Want to bring you guys a quick little Litecoin Bitcoin pairing update. So what I'm looking at here, and it's important, we have a potential head and shoulders pattern on the 4-hour. I looked at it on the 12-hour and maybe even on the 1-day chart for the Litecoin Bitcoin pairing. So what you're seeing here is that big push up that came on volume. So you see that left shoulder right there. Then we came back down. We came over here and we were making the head. Now what you're seeing though is you see your RSI up here was at 93 and now your price is higher but your RSI is at 72, so we were losing some strength. Then we came back down and now it looks like we're kind of making this right shoulder here that we're starting to get a wick up to right there, kind of have this little top there, and then potentially getting pushed to the downside. And I know we're getting on the 4-hour that golden cross of the 20 EMA over top of the 50, but I would just be prepared for some type of a pullback because this really does kind of look like that triple top or that, head and shoulders pattern. And I just want to spot it out for you guys so you can do what you want to do with it. I know we're up 2.76%, but in the next coming days we definitely could have a pullback, down into here, right here, and I would also really look to see if this little neckline area is broken around that 0.01161. But my hot spot would be to see if this right here, this 200-day moving average on the 4-hour is going to act as support for us, so where that green line's at. And the reason why I'm saying that is throughout this whole short-term uptrend, you see all these gaps. You see this black space here, we pulled back to that 200-day moving average. Here we blasted up. We haven't pulled all the way back to it yet. So that's why it wouldn't surprise me that if we had this failure here, then we come down and we potentially get a bounce off. That is what I would be looking for to see if that holds. If not, I'd be looking down here at this trend line. So kind of this whole area here. But this is definitely something you just want to keep your eye on because, your price here is basically almost at the same levels, but your RSI was going down. And that's that divergence we talked about. So that would be the trend line there that we would want to see. It almost looks like it's bouncing off it, wanting to fall over right there. So really keep your eye on this, and let's take a look at it now on the 12-hour. So we start backing out and see what it looks like. So yet again here, guys, we'll change the RSI, pull this down, and you can see that's the line right there. And really look at it here. Look at that push up, down, in, down, third, and then we're going to see if we have that pullback down into here. Because a lot of times, guys, we've been getting pulled back to this trend line too. So it wouldn't surprise me to get a bounce off here, and that could be bullish. What I'm really liking is this on the 12-hour. Look at that 200-day moving average. Up above it is support. And each time we've kind of just been getting pulled towards that. So really keep an eye on that 200-day moving average. It's really crucial. And then the 1-day. And do you even see it on the 1-day? That's it right there, guys. So just be aware of this. I wouldn't be surprised to have more of a pullback. We'll test this 20 EMA, and then it'll probably be down here around this green trend line, that that horizontal line, 0.01124, and then I'd look for that trend line. So guys, that's what I'm looking at. God bless each and every one of you. You tell me down below what you think. If you think we're going to be due for a pullback, we're going to have some pullback coming before we move higher, or do you think we're just going to continue to move higher from here? I want to know your opinion. So like, subscribe. Take care, my friends.